Hey, welcome.
What's up, everyone?
Wait, what? Welcome to the Jamie Youth Podcast.
Hi, guys.
Me and Jake are hanging, but we have a very special guest, as you can see, Gena. Gena Dickow is the coolest person I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
Jake, how are you feeling that Gena is here with us?
I'm so excited. Like, literally, Gena, I can't explain it to you how excited I am. Like, on a scale of 1 to, like, supermodel, it's supermodel.
Oh my God.
And speaking of supermodels.
The laugh is
Yeah. Also, Jake, I'm digging the headband.
Thank you. You know, my hair is getting a little crazy recently,
Are
and
we getting the cut, or?
I just got tired of wearing hats every day because, like, it would squeeze my head, and, like, I would get headaches. And so I was like, let me just put a headband on. And so that's...
I feel like I used to use those, like, when I was,
I just found it at my house.
like 10.
Okay, my bad. We can't all be supermodels, G. I'm trying my best. I promise I am.
You're doing great.
Gosh, no,
Killing
so
it.
Cool. Yeah, did you have to buy that though, or did you?
No,
have
I found it. Marco actually has a lot. He has headbands,
Marco.
and so I just took one from him.
Makes sense.
Wow, amazing.
Dang.
But as Jake said, speaking of supermodels, Gena is the coolest, and she is a model in all aspects of life.
Yeah.
But I think it's so cool that you do that though, and like you're like so
Thanks.
photogenic.
Oh my God.
And
Thank you guys for having me.
yeah.
Honestly, an honor. Get to spend time with you guys and get to, you know, hang with the teens.
Yeah.
Gena's literally like goals in all aspects, and I just feel like we just want to hang with you, ask questions, pick your brain. I just want to honestly just gain some wisdom today because I know you have it to give.
So much
So,
wisdom.
Jake, do you have?
Oh my God. You guys are so
Jake,
nice.
do you have any? I guess like right off the top of your head, like some questions for G.
Questions for
Like
Gena.
what do you want to know from Gena?
Okay. First question.
Oh God, I'm scared.
What was the most fun photo shoot you've done so far?
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Or I guess it doesn't have to be fun. Most eventful.
Eventful. Or like one that sticks out, maybe.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, there's like been so many. It's like I'm thinking
They'll
like the
blend.
most, like one of the most recent ones I did that was kind of like random, but I shot basically outside. We were gonna do a studio shoot, but we ended up just like kind of finding spots like outside the studio, and
that's cool, though.
it was kind of like this abandoned area. So there's all this like just like wood and like brick wall, kind of that kind of vibe, and there's all these like abandoned cars. So we kind of did some like with that in the background, which was kind of like fun.
That is fun.
I don't know. So yeah, I like the photographer wanted me to get inside this car that we don't know like who's like, we didn't know whose car it was.
Get in the car.
Can you pull a Grand
Shut the
Theft
door
Auto
and lock
for this photo shoot?
It wasn't like a bad or weird way,
No,
but like
I'm sorry.
it was this like abandoned truck that was like kind of just like, you know, beat up a little, and but he literally reaches in to open the door because it's like locked, but like we don't know whose it is, and it was disgusting. Like inside is all dusty and like, you know,
Ew.
but I did that, just, you know,
It was
got
worth
over
it for the vibe.
yeah, it was kind of more of an edgy like shoot, whatever. So
Grungy.
that was fun.
Yeah, Jake's the photographer over here.
Yeah, you know,
so-
I used to be.
What are you talking about? You
still
used
are.
to?
I mean, not as much anymore.
Really?
I haven't gone on like any like shoots like
Yeah.
on my own.
Okay, fair. But you know, like from a photographer's point of view, you know that would be
Yeah.
a cool
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
very awesome. Wow, very eventful. I like that one.
We can shoot sometime.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know.
Well,
He's not really into that
Gena
anymore.
Rose Dick
Get
Out
some more
less popular
practice.
collab.
Ange Bonan's just on the sidelines, encouraging as needed.
Yeah, the
hold my water.
affirmation. Affirmation queen.
Okay, Jake. Never mind. I'm out. Okay,
done.
G. What is your favorite part about it? Like, why do you like? I don't know. Like, why do you enjoy it?
I think it's honestly just fun to like. One of the best parts has been getting to like meet different people and different
That's very cool.
photographers always have different styles and different visions of what they're going for. So I think just, I don't know, kind of having like a creative like outlet and some kind of way to just like express something different is always like fun. And I don't know,
So
just
cool.
yeah, yeah. I don't really know.
No,
else
that's
to-
that's such a great answer. I didn't want to cut you off because
No,
it's
yeah.
so good. Like that's beautiful. Cool to have a creative outlet. Jake, what's other than photography? If you're not really into that anymore, what's what's your creative outlet?
Yeah, lately.
Gaming.
Or
Or is that creative? I don't know.
what did
Gaming?
Oh, I mean, it's not very creative,
But it's
He goes,
like
"Wait, what did you
it's like
say?"
a passion or like a hobby. I don't know.
but it is a passion and it's a hobby, and I do dedicate a good amount of time to it.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
good.
mean, you can say that my clips are art here and there, but like
it's definitely art.
you know, like it depends on who you ask. Like if you compare them to like Soar Good Mate's clips, they're not that great.
so
but,
good, mate.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, creative
That
outlets.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys, I'm like.
Yeah, how do you find like inspiration like to create graphics and stuff? Because like you do that a lot.
Yeah, like for church
That's a
and
good
stuff.
question. You know, like Pinterest.
Really?
That's a good one. Yeah, Pinterest is
Wow,
big.
I don't know why I didn't expect that you would like do that.
I
That's
do-
amazing.
I
I thought it
love
was
Pinterest.
all in his head, you know.
I mean, it's not like I'm
I
copying.
know. I'm kidding.
You go through
Totally,
Pinterest
yeah.
and get some inspiration.
I know it's good. It's good.
Instagram, album covers, other
Mm-hmm.
designers, Jesus,
Wow.
just being anointed.
That Holy
I'm just
Spirit.
kidding. No. But honestly, though, like seriously, like before I, design or create anything, I like to pray and see like what direction God wants to take it in.
Dang.
Wow.
So yeah, that does happen.
Wow.
That's
Very
incredible.
cool. Yeah. Guys, I'm among such creatives. I don't know what to do with myself.
And makes
Andrea-
spreadsheets,
I do
Makes what?
spreadsheets.
like really
The
cool.
applause. What is happening?
like really cool spreadsheets,
Like
not
artistic
just like
spreadsheets
yeah.
with color.
Not like your basic,
Stop it, guys. Stop it.
not like your basic Excel sheet that's like boring.
Boring, yeah.
It's like they're really cool ones, and she does like formulas and stuff. And like
I do
it's
like
pretty crazy.
formulas. What can I say? No, Jake, wow, thank you.
Math
That's
whiz.
really kind. Yeah, I guess it's fun to think about how creativity is like can look
Yeah.
different. And
For sure.
for me, it's Google spreadsheets. But for Jake, it's photo
dance,
design.
like,
Yeah,
you know.
back in the day. See, that's kind of
You did
rusty
dance.
passion. But
TikTok
Did you-
and
were
is
you-
like huge.
oh my gosh.
Did you
No.
do like hip hop dances or like ballet or
These questions.
like the Irish
All of it.
the
She
Irish
did all of
jig?
it.
I can do a quick like fake Irish jig. Like I didn't really
Can you show
train
us?
in that. Maybe now's not the time, but
Can you
I
stand
can.
on the table and show us how
It
to
would
do
be
the
like
Irish
out of the
jig?
shot. Maybe you can ask
of
me
the
later.
frame.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I did do it all, hip hop, ballet. I wasn't actually, fun fact, wasn't very skilled in tap, but I can fake it a little bit. So if you guys know any tap moves, feel free to teach me. Yeah, it's super fun. Sorry. All right.
Did you have like tap shoes?
No, that's what I'm telling you. Like I didn't do tap very often.
So
Like
you had ballet shoes
No.
yeah, and like point shoes and
and like hip hop
shoes.
Another fun fact.
Okay, about me or because that one wasn't very fun, so I should probably top that. Yeah, back to Gena. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a question for the both of you.
Okay, to ask Jake,
What is your favorite food?
just in general.
Yeah, because I know you're a model, right? I don't know if like models
yeah.
have restricted diets. If
True.
there's certain things that you can eat.
Yeah.
And you're a dancer in the
Guys,
past
it's
life.
so rusty.
And
okay.
like, did you have a certain diet that you had to uphold? And if so, what is your favorite food in that diet?
within that diet,
Definitely like favorite food is not really in that like ideal diet, but cheese is my favorite food ever.
Cheese, like any kind of
Cheese.
cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
like nacho cheese.
So like, if
Like
I brought you like a
nachos.
block of Gouda right now,
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be so
Gouda's
Gouda.
not my favorite.
all right, I'm done.
And yeah, I don't know. I just like it on anything.
Everything.
Grilled cheese, like nachos,
Quesadillas.
whatever.
cheese is
But-
amazing.
Pizza,
But yeah, I think like if I'm,
cheese curds.
I mean, I don't really know if I'm prepping. For a shoot, like I would probably hold off for a couple days from like the dairy. But like it's not. I don't know. I feel like I always have to have it in my diet though. Like
Yeah.
you know,
You can't
I
just
don't want
cut
to
it
just
out
like
forever.
Yeah. So
I feel the same way, except I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
Wait, are you really?
I'm pretty sure.
Dang. Do you have like a favorite alternative milk?
oat milk.
Ooh,
yeah.
same.
That's it's a new
Retweet.
one for me.
Yeah.
I like
I've
it.
been getting oat milk in my
creamy.
coffee.
Pretty good.
Thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What
What's
about
your
you,
favorite
Andge?
food?
Well, to answer the question about the diet regimens, and when I was dancing like 10 hours a week, I did not have any regiments. I just did whatever I wanted. But now I try to eat more healthy, make good choices, you know?
Right.
Like, it's never going to be perfect. Like what PG was saying on Sunday, you know, just like it's better just to make healthy choices. And if you make an unhealthy one, his mercies are new every day. So,
Like eating
Right.
cheese when you're lactose intolerant.
yeah,
You know,
well,
like-
that might need some more wisdom there, Jake. No, I'm just kidding. But
No, it's true. It's like all about balance and just like
yeah.
not restricting yourself, but also not like indulging in everything
Yeah.
that's like in front of you.
Yeah.
Like having some like just knowing your own
good.
limits and like that you're in control. You can decide if you want to eat that or not. Like it's
good.
Yeah.
What are like some other ways that you guys like keep balance in your life? Like maybe it's not like dietary or whatever, but like
Balance.
just like balance in general. Like how do you balance work life, friendships, you know, in your case, you know, modeling, like how do you balance all of that?
Yeah.
Like to have like a steady, you know, steady life.
I mean,
really hard.
I was gonna say for me, I think, and Ashley, who I live with, is in the room as well right now. But I was gonna say,
Shout out
I think
Ashley.
shout out to Ashley, love her. I feel like I like to have time where I do nothing, and I'm referencing Ashley because she witnesses it sometimes. Because I just need that. Like I need to do nothing sometimes because of all the things that I'm constantly doing. Obviously, like you have to be careful to not let that go to the extreme of like
Right.
laziness where you do nothing always.
Yeah.
But I think that just helps me like take time for myself to do what I need to do, whether it's like literally lay there or like I need to like go work out or I need to play a game on my phone or I need to wake up early and read my Bible or stay up late and like just like write or you know what I mean? Like you just got to do what like you need and take time for you because for me, I think a lot of other things can get in the way or get distracting or take up
good.
time. So
Totally. No,
it's kind of vague, but like,
great
you know,
answer.
Yeah, I
take
love
time for
that.
you.
Yeah. No, I would agree. I don't really know what else to add because, like, yeah, I think just like having so much, like with you know church and work, but then like modeling, but then like having time for social life and friends, and I don't know, like there is a lot. So I think just having. I mean, I will say church does help keep me
Yeah.
grounded
Yeah.
in that
That's
way
so
because like
true.
I like
100%.
having that routine of like okay, like Sunday is like blocked time to you know like serve
Yeah.
and be present, you know, like that does kind of help center my week. And you know
Yeah.
midweek too, like having Wednesday night you know blocked off, it's like that kind of does help so that I can I don't know just schedule everything else around that. And like as hard as it is sometimes, it's like that's the best best thing that I feel like I've done because it's like it keeps me rooted and like
Yeah.
just having just having that time that's like devoted to what we do and helping other people, and it's like bigger than myself or just like
Yeah. That's
self-serving
so
or like
Really love that.
doing my own schedule or whatever. But it's like no, like this is the time that we really get to pour into people and love people and worship God together as a
Come
church.
on.
So
Yeah.
that's
Dang, G. Dang.
well, I'm just thinking
So good.
just kind of just pulled it out of me.
Facts.
but
No,
yeah.
that's so true. And I will say Gena is like someone who models servanthood so
puns.
well. Yeah, sorry. Can't help it. But she really does. Like she's such an example of like what it looks like to like be a servant leader. Like she constantly is serving, and the fact that you in the midst of your busy schedule, you totally could take modeling jobs on Sunday morning if you had to, or you know, but like it's cool that you really do block off that time and make that a priority. And like she like runs our production and like graphics and just like make sure that team is moving, and she's like raising up that team and building it. So all that to say, like she's just like that's so cool that you prioritize like what's needed in your life to make time for all the things you love and enjoy, but also like put God first. So
No,
she's
thanks, Ange.
truly a model in that aspect.
Love it. Yeah.
Okay, this is so random, Gena. I just wanted to bring this up. I think you posted recently, like, tell me if I'm wrong, and I might like misquote this, but I think you posted a Post-it note. Sorry, all the P's there. posted a Post-it note
Post it.
that said like, be intentional about being happy. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought about that recently because like I thought it was so cool that you posted that. because I think you're really good at
remember
that.
that?
I just like
was, like,
had the thought of like
Yeah.
Gena is actually really good at that. Like I think it's really cool that you're intentional about being happy in the midst of a lot. I'm sure. So yeah, I don't know. Like where did that come from, or like do you feel like that's something that's hard?
That
or?
picture was like a note from a moments we did, like or some type of when we were in the unfinished space.
Yeah.
I just remember writing that down because it was like from that night, like something PGD said, and it stuck with me because I was like, it's so true. Like we have that power to like choose whether to be happy or not, and like obviously life is tough, and like there's things that aren't always like easy, or it's like not like smooth sailing, but it's like you can still in that moment decide like, no, I'm gonna like find the good in that. And so I think that was just something that stuck with me. And I think for me practically, that's like finding ways or finding things that are good in my life, and like just like reflecting on that. And I've been trying to keep a note of like, like wins, just like personal wins or things that I'm like,
I want to do that.
I don't know, just that God is doing, because it's so easy to kind of miss like the small things that are happening that are good, because we tend to focus on like the problems or the things that like, oh, like I need to like straighten this out or get my life in order here. But it's like, well, we're missing like all the good things that God has provided, and like just even simple things like a friend or I don't know, family.
Or like a good conversation. Or
Yeah. And then another thing too, this is kind of like a different topic, but I was thinking about how like I think like writing down what you are believing for too, like that has helped me a lot, especially even like this might sound weird, but like even this year with like modeling stuff, like I feel like I did like in my head, like think, okay, this is like kind of what I want and what I'm like aiming for. But when I actually like spoke it out and wrote it down, like this is like
that's crazy.
By this year, like I want to like be like signed or whatever. It was like that, like speaking that out loud, like I like happened, and it's like it's just so weird because it's always been like a desire, but it wasn't until I really like attached like my like faith with that. Like even, not to like over spiritualize it, but
it's not. But it's so good.
That's kind of what happened. So it's just kind of cool that like whatever you're believing for, like when you actually like speak the word and like believe that like God can do it, So nothing's too big for him.
It's awesome.
Wow. This is so good.
Yeah,
amazing.
that's huge.
And I think in a previous podcast we actually mentioned that because we thought of you too, that like you were writing stuff down and writing down your goals, putting a date, like I think maybe one of our other team members did that too. Right. So just like cool that it's all goes together and it's just
like God knows like what you need, and I don't know, he knows the desires of your heart, and like we'll give that to you like when we trust him and put him first, so
totally. I just think it's so cool too that like you can like God wants to give us the desires of our hearts. It's not like, okay, God, like whatever you want, like of course like we have to put God first, but like as we do that, he's like, what do you want? Like he's like, I think PGD said recently too, like heaven's waiting on you to like call the shots, make like with like what you bind on earth is bound in heaven. What you loose on earth is loosed in heaven. Like what you call into action, like heaven's going to back you up as long as it's in line with like, his love and his word. Like it's that easy. So pretty cool. It's not like a magic trick, but it's just cool that God is that good. Like he wants to give us the things that we're passionate about. And I feel like this also, you're meeting all these, I'm just imagining like you're meeting all these people through modeling, like through this industry, and you're probably like impacting them so positively, and like they'll follow you and then like see what you do in other ways. And then I don't know, it's like you're planting seeds to people, like and making them feel loved and making them feel God's love more importantly. So
totally. And sometimes really it's without even trying, because like I don't really try to like preach. I don't want to ever like preach at people. But
you're like, so have you made Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior? Before we end the shoot, let me just can I pray with you?
Freak.
It is kind of funny though, because some like I have like met a couple newer photographers, and they'll like ask me like, oh, I saw like you're like, so you're super religious or something, and I'm like, like where did you get that from? But like but then I end up like kind of trying to explain like, no, it's not like religion, like
Come on.
like, I don't like, I hate that that's like what it seems like, but once I do kind of share like, no, like it's just knowing that you're loved and spreading that love to others, like it's freeing, and people have literally told me like, wow, I've never heard it like that. So it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of a cool opportunity that like, I don't know, we can use in whatever ways. It's not like you have to, you know, share with somebody the whole gospel, but it's just like just being kind and being love in action, like just like, I don't know, having a positive attitude. People do catch on to that without you having to say too much, you know. So,
that is so true. And and like even wherever teens are at, like whatever you guys do, like wherever you're at, you can always show love. You can always be love, and you can put it that simply. Like it's not Christianity does not have to be so complicated. And I think sometimes people make it that way. But just like saying what you said, I can't even phrase it like that. But just saying like knowing you're loved and then making other people feel that same love, like what huge. That's
awesome.
Practical. Yeah.
100%.
Gee, with the fire. I am just loving having you here. And thank you for modeling all these amazing thoughts and lifestyles.
If you say that joke one more time.
I know. I just had to like throw it in like 17 times, just as much as possible. No, but gee, last question, just for funsies, kicks and giggles. What is your...
Did you say cakes?
Cakes.
Cakes?
Oh my gosh.
Cakes and giggles.
Whatever. Kick that out of here. What is your favorite candy?
Favorite candy?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, I have a hard time answering that.
Okay, no problem. Let's come up with a different one.
Different question.
What is your favorite?
What's your favorite instrument?
No, I didn't mean to.
Mine's the cello.
Oh my gosh. Cello. What about favorite ice cream flavor? Is that better?
Oh, sure. No, yeah, I can answer the candy. I was just trying to say, like, I was struggling with that. Like, someone asked me that, and I was like, what the?
Like I've really been struggling with this lately.
No. Okay, ice cream. I would definitely say chocolate peanut butter
Come
or
on.
butter pecan.
Ooh.
But
Solid.
usually
Slept on.
without the pecans. Like the pecan part is okay, but like I like
just the
the
butter.
ice cream part. Yeah, just the butter. Literally, butter is so good.
Butter
without
ice
the
cream
pecans.
is lit.
Honestly, but yeah.
So good.
What
And then
about you
did you have candy or no? You just did, you want to figure that out this week.
I really don't know. Like
That's a sensitive topic.
maybe like peanut M&Ms. I don't know.
I'm seeing a theme.
Yeah,
I like the
chocolate
pretzel
peanut butter.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Jake, no one asked. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll just
I
go
was
over here.
asking.
Yeah, Gena did ask. My bad. I do like the pretzel.
What's your guys' favorite ice cream?
Yeah, what's yours?
No, what's yours, Andge?
Okay. Moose tracks.
No one asked.
You asked. Okay, with that, we are gonna wrap this up. But go eat some ice cream today. Go eat some candy, but also in moderation. Am I right, guys?
Drink some
Thanks. Yeah. Stay hydrated. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. See ya. Jake, no one asked.